EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Thanksgiving matchup. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it comes your way next.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets.
And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's...
Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. run here with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Harris. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Gun.
3rd down, 3 to go. A carry here for Brown. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues. Here's Brown. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver, it's Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
On 2.
A fresh set of downs.
Side.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Side.
Now Brown. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Side.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Gun. Side.
They'll stay on the ground. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
On 2, ready? Side.
Burrow now. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Wilson will throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Again, Wilson. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again, Wilson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a toss, right side. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll try to get back to the line. And 11. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on to punt for the second time. On the return is Jones. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
On 1, ready?
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Burrow to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Brown. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Gun.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. It is 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Now Russ. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now on second and long. Now it's Wilson. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.